So hi everyone, I'm Mohawk and I will play some VVVVV for the next 20 minutes. I'm ready, so we can go at any time. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go. So this is a pretty standard 2D platform game which came out in 2010. I'm currently playing on PC. The controls are pretty simple. You can go left, right, flip, so invert gravity, and kill yourself, which I will just use it right now to skip the first level. So, in this game you are Virgin, the captain of an intergalactical ship, and you must rescue your crew members which are lost in an unknown dimension. So you explore and eventually you find them and you take them back to the ship. But here we have an additional goal, so it's 100%, and we have to collect all these little shiny things, so the shiny trinkets. There are 20 of them in the game, so we'll have to do some detours to get them. Also, a good thing to know is that in this category, almost every glitch in the game is available. Like, we'll do some weird stuff, like go through walls and skip some levels, so be prepared for some weird stuff to happen. But for now, like the very beginning of the run, it's mostly about normal play. Like, we'll do the first level normally. So this is a pretty long way to the first level, so if there are any donations, maybe we can listen to them. So here we go, the first level of the game will do. The name is Warp Zone, and like in each level has its own mechanic, which is really recognizable. And in this level, just like you can see, both sides of the screen are connected, which is pretty tricky when you begin to play the game, because it's hard to keep track of where Virgin is. Just like here. There's only one trinket, it is in the Pac-Man room, as I call it. Actually, these Pac-Mans would kill you if you touch them, so you have to dodge. You have to be careful. So here, pretty difficult rooms for the end, and here we go. Fine, we didn't die. So we found the first crew member, and we will teleport him back to the ship. He's saved. And now the weird stuff. Here we go. So what I just did here is called a telejump. So it involves teleporters. That is why I did some detours earlier to go get some teleporters. And what happens is that I kill myself, at the same time I take the teleporter. the reason why I do this is that it will allow me to take control of my character before I teleport. Like, normally when you teleport, you lose control of your character, and the game, like no input, will work, and you'll have to wait for the end of the teleportation to take back control. But if you die, then you can instantly take back control of your character, so you can move, flip, and every movement you do before you teleport will be saved and done after you teleport, which is why we can go through walls and all of these things. So here, try to be more focused because it's pretty hard. Room. So here we go. We have to get there because there's a trinket. The end of the lab is quite tricky, just like here. We have to play safe. Here we go. So that's it. So this was the lab. First, the second command was saved. So again, I will do a telejump soon, but not right now because there is something to do before I actually telejump. I have to see the crew member I just saved because she has a trinket to give me. But I die to go out fast and then the telejump. And we'll go to a third level tower, which is an auto scroll. If you pay attention, there's something weird with Virgin. Sometimes he's walking on his head, sometimes he turns into a terminal, like a TV. And the reason why this happens is that I killed myself while I was talking to Victoria, so the character gave me the trinket in the ship. This is just a graphic glitch. It doesn't impact the physics of the game. It doesn't impact the hitboxes either. In fact, we'll come back to normal when we will save the next crew member. It's just temporary. So again, pretty long way, so if you have a donation message, this might be the moment. So here we find the third crew member. But this time we'll not head back to the ship. There's some dimensional interference, and instead we will teleport to this strange grey level, which is called an intermission. Normally in the game you have two intermissions, this one and Gravitron. But because we want to go fast, we'll skip Gravitron actually, since there is no trinket to get in Gravitron. So sorry if you wanted to have some Gravitron action, but you may get it if you donate. The particularity of this level is that you have to save both you and the crew member, which follows you. So here, pretty difficult strat. Okay, I died, so let's just go for the safe strat. So in this level, the crew member follows you when you're on the floor and stops following you when you're on the ceiling. So, as you can see, this might be tricky, and you have to be careful be really careful about what you're doing with Viridian at any moment. So here, there might be something. Okay, I got it. So, I got a wrong warp, which you can see here. So normally you teleport back to the ship, but if you, just like a telejump, if you kill yourself, at the same time you take the teleporter, and if you keep holding R during the black screen, then this wrong warp would happen. And in fact it's useful in the speedrun, because it allows you to go faster to the elephant room, so the elephant trinket, which is right here. Some people called it the LSD elephant. Don't know why. The wrong warp saves like 10 seconds. If and if I didn't get it, it's not that bad, just about 10 seconds. Finally, probably the most difficult part of this speedrun. So Space Station 2, the mechanic of this level are all these conveyor belts. So here, pretty difficult strat. Or not. You can, I guess you can see why it's difficult. There's another way to get the last trinket I got, but it's really slower. So it's actually faster to go for the fast strat I did, even if you die a couple times. It's like 20 seconds slower. Let's take our time. I got the fast strat here. If you are fast enough, you can be faster than the lies which appears. Here you can save a cycle. I will try to get it. Here we go. And now we're almost at the famous trinket, so we'll have to get it. I hope it will be first try. Nice. Got it. To be honest, it's not that hard when you practiced it a bit. Most important thing if you want to speedrun the game is to get used to the physics and the way Viridian moves, because it's quite sloppy. I go for a safe strat here. You can save some flips to get this trinket, but it requires some precise timing, and it only saves like 1 second. So here, it's pretty weird. There's a cutscene which normally takes place at the beginning of the game, but we got it because we skipped, remember we skipped the very first level of the game. So we activated the cutscene by going the other way. So this is the first level of the game that we skipped at the beginning, and I have to go back to it because there are some trinkets. So 2 of them, I got them. Now I can just finish the level. Okay, so here you can save some cycle. You can try to do it at home. Really, it's not that difficult. It's not the most difficult thing like that to do. And finally we'll save Violet. So this remember. But I have to do some weird stuff if I don't want to get something back. Don't worry, I will explain it when I'm done. So here we go, I'm done. So what happens is that if you don't kill yourself during this cutscene with Violet, then it will reset your progression. Because it's the very first crew member you save, there is then a cutscene, and if you reach this cutscene, it will reset your progression. And we don't want that. So what we do is kill ourselves and change screens, which stops the cutscene, so that we saved the crew member, but we can still move and so save another crew member at the same time, just like I did. So I saved 2 crew members at the same time, which also skipped Gravitron, so it's definitely the thing to do. So we saved everyone, but again, dimensional interferences, you know. We must still save Viridian. So the final level, in this level we will find like a mix of all the previous mechanics you encountered, like these lines that make you automatically flip, that were in the lab, or the warp zone mechanic, where both opposite sides of the screen are connected. Here a line clip. If you mash rapidly flip, you can clip through some lines. Here we kill ourselves to go faster. So this terminal was the cause of all these dimensional interferences, but when Viridian disables it, then it makes the dimension unstable. So we have to hurry to get to find a way out. It feels like we are almost at the end. So here you have to wait, otherwise you won't die into these spikes at the ceiling. The final stretch. And the last trinket. And that's it. So time will be when the game complete text box appears. And time. So I did got the 20 trinkets, it's a valid run. So it's sub 18 in real time, which is a good run. A good thing to know about the speedrun of this game is that if you go to speedrun.com, then you will realize that everything is in in-game time. And there is a good reason for that. In fact, in real time, well, loading times may be different from a computer to another, whereas the in-game time is a frame counter, so it's definitely the most accurate way to measure times and to compare runs. That's why it's used. So thank you everyone for listening to me. I really enjoyed going there. I hope you enjoyed as well the run and the commentary. This game has a speedrunning Discord, so if you have any questions, then you can come and ask anything. So if there is some time left, then maybe I can show off some funny things. Otherwise, that will be it for me. So again, thank you everyone, and see you.